Hi guys, welcome to this video. My name is Mike. Some big news has just come to my attention. You might be aware of it already. If you're Saudi, you probably are. If you're not Saudi or not Arab, then maybe you don't even know about it at all. I'm interested in Arabic things. I'm interested in the Arabic language, in the Arabic world, in the Middle East. So I take a particular interest in these kind of world events. This video here says شاهد افتتاح أول صالة سينما في السعودية, which means watch the opening of the first cinema, صالة cinema في السعودية, the opening of the first cinema in Saudi. I like this clip because there's no dialogue, there's no opinion. It's not like, oh, this is good, this is bad, oh, I can't believe they're doing this, it was terrible, it's brilliant, oh, this is brilliant, Saudi's joined. No, don't judge other countries for what they're doing and how they're doing it. I don't think that's of any use. I'm interested to hear from you if you are Saudi and what you think about it, because it's your country. And look at this guy, he's posing for the camera, they're making a bit of an event of it. This showing, by the way, is only for general, it's not for general audiences, it's for invitation only. So this girl here, I guess she's paid to stand there and smile, but this showing here, all these people you see in this congregation, they are not the general public who have just bought a ticket and come in. They've been invited by the ministry or by somebody who's kind of got authority there and has invited all these guests for a special reason. Now, you can see it's a pretty calm affair. You've got men, you've got women all sitting together, which, like I say, I've never been to Saudi, but it's quite an unusual thing, quite a interesting thing to see for a conservative country like Saudi Arabia. Beautiful, stunning setting. I'm just going to pause it there and enjoy the Middle East. Like, look at this beautiful decor, the design, the architecture looks really pretty. They know how to put on an event. I bet there's amazing food. I bet there's delicious food and drink. And there we have it. People socializing. Lovely Saudi guys. Yeah, brilliant. Like it a lot. Is Saudi Arabia changing? I think Saudi might be changing. There's a few other things as well. Let me just show you a clip from Channel 4 News, which I saw earlier.
So what else is changing? The last year saw a lot of firsts in the kingdom. In April 2017, an orchestra from Japan became the first mixed gender group to hold a concert in the country. Then, December saw the first ever solo female singer take to the stage. Hiba Tawaji from Lebanon, Take a Bow. The ban on women driving, the only ban of its kind left in the world, is supposed to be lifted this June. In January this year, women were allowed into football stadiums for the first time.
They really should move the auto cue closer to the camera so that she's looking into the camera and not like, where is it? Now, a lot of my audience is from Saudi Arabia, and I'm making this video primarily because I'm interested in what your thoughts are on this. It's going to be a controversial topic, I know, but I don't want to have people fighting and arguing and getting upset and angry in the comments. But I am genuinely interested in what my audience, you guys, think about this change. Saudi Arabia is changing. Now, Mohamed Bin Salman, the new prince, I say he's new, he's not that new, but he's young. He's young, fresh. He's a young, fresh prince of Saudi, not Bel Air. And he's announcing some changes, and the country, I think, is changing. Now, being a YouTuber, I make videos, and I could make videos about anything. And on YouTube, you can pretty much find whatever you want on YouTube. Now, my question is this whole cinema thing, is it a big deal, or is it being blown out of proportion? Do you already watch movies? Do you watch them at home? Do you stream them? Do you watch them on YouTube? Do you go and watch movies in the cinema in Dubai, in London, in Bahrain, or wherever else, which is kind of easy to get to? Maybe you drive into Kuwait and go to the cinema there. But is this a big deal? How does it affect you? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? If you are not from the Middle East, if you don't have any links to Saudi Arabia at all, did you even know that cinemas were banned? Were you aware that you couldn't just go to the cinema in Saudi Arabia, or is this news to you? I think the more we can understand about different countries, it's mostly it's interesting, and secondly, it's kind of, I guess it's a good thing in helping you understand other countries and other cultures as well, if you were to meet someone from that country, which is becoming more and more common. If you are Saudi, I am interested. What do you think about this change? What do you think about the fact that you're now going to be able to go to a cinema at a public viewing over the coming years? It's going to be a slow process. It's going to take several years to actually come into force. I think they're going to build 40 cinemas across about 7 different cities. They don't mess about, these Saudis, just like the Arabs. They pretty much, if they want something, they do it. They build it. It pops up out of nowhere. Wow. And Saudi citizens will be able to go to the cinema, buy a ticket, and go and see a movie. Now that, if you're not Saudi, is like, great, what's the big deal? You know, we have cinemas every country in the world. Saudi Arabia is the only country in the world where you can't currently do that. But the fact that they are changing this rule is huge. It's huge because Saudi Arabia is a conservative country. I don't want to create a whole big debate about the future of Saudi Arabia. That's not what this video is about. But I am really interested, in addition to hearing you guys' thoughts on this, particularly if you are Saudi or if you're Arab, I'm interested to hear from those guys who aren't Arab, like myself. I know people, a lot of people think I'm Arab. In fact, I had this comment literally yesterday from somebody who watched my Bulgaria video, saying you're Arab and therefore this. Anyway, that's a different topic. I'm interested, if you aren't Arab, did you even know about this? Are you following what's happening in Saudi Arabia? Maybe you aren't. Is it coming up in your news? Did you even know that there weren't cinemas in Saudi Arabia? Anyway, it's a short video. I really wanted just to kind of put this out there and alert you to this news if you weren't aware of it, and if you were aware of it, if you're going to be affected by it, if you're living in Riyadh or Jeddah or one of these cities where there's going to be a cinema. I think the first one was in Riyadh. Then what do you think about it? How do you feel about there being a cinema? Is it going to affect the way of life? Is it going to change Saudi? I know for a fact there will be people who are very upset by this, and that's, you know, no one's going to judge you for that. And I know there'll be people who are happy about it, and I hope that you're not judged either. But some people will be happy, some people will be unhappy. That is the way things go. And I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Write them in the comments, and hopefully we can get some good discussion going. My name's Mike. You can see more videos there and there. And when I disappear in 3 seconds, you can subscribe just there. 3, 2, 1.